Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose, clarity, and control over your life. What if you could finally break free from the habits holding you back and replace them with habits that practically guarantee success? Here's the truth. The life you're living today is a direct reflection of your habits. If you're not where you want to be, whether financially, emotionally, or physically, it's time to rewire the way you live. Stephen R. Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People isn't just a book, it's a proven framework that has transformed millions of lives. And in today's video, we're diving deep into these 7 habits, step by step. Stick around because the 7th habit ties everything together in a way that will completely shift your perspective. Oh, and spoiler alert, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is usually just one habit. Before we start, let's be clear about one thing. Success doesn't come from quick hacks or overnight changes. It comes from character transformation, the ability to shift your mindset, actions, and habits at the core. Covey's principles aren't trendy tips, they're timeless truths grounded in psychology and personal development. Think of these habits as building blocks. They create synergy, each one enhancing the effectiveness of the others. By the time we're through, you'll have a step-by-step roadmap for achieving financial independence, mastering relationships, and creating a fulfilling life. By the way, when was the last time you audited your habits? If the answer is never, don't worry. You're in the right place. Let's start at the beginning. Habit 1. Habit 1, be proactive. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Do you spend the next 30 minutes fuming about something you can't control, or do you use that time to prepare mentally or catch up on an audiobook? This is habit 1, be proactive. Covey says there are 2 types of people, reactive and proactive. Reactive people let circumstances dictate their mood, actions, and results. Proactive people, on the other hand, take ownership. They focus on their circle of influence, the things they can control, instead of wasting energy on their circle of concern, things they can't take. Let's make this practical. Your finances are a mess. Reactive response, blame inflation, the government, or your upbringing. Proactive response, start tracking expenses, reduce unnecessary spending, and explore new income streams. Proactive people don't wait for life to happen to them. They happen to life. And just so we're clear, scrolling endlessly on TikTok and calling it research isn't being proactive. Once you take ownership of your life, it's time to chart your course and astray. Habit 2 helps you define that direction. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Imagine attending your own funeral. Morbid, I know. But it's a powerful exercise Covey recommends. What do you want people to say about you? What legacy do you want to leave? Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, is about defining your vision and aligning your daily actions with that vision. Covey emphasizes creating a personal mission statement, a written declaration of your life's purpose. Here's an example. If your goal is to retire by 40, every decision you make, how you spend, save, and invest, should align with that vision. Writing a mission statement isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a roadmap that ensures you don't drift aimlessly through life. By the way, if your mission is just be rich and famous, you might want to dig a little deeper. Defining your vision is one thing. Acting on it is another. Habit 3 shows you how to do exactly that. Habit 3, put first things first. This is where the rubber meets the road. Habit 3 is about prioritizing what truly matters. Covey introduces the Eisenhower Matrix, a tool to categorize your tasks into urgent and important. Not urgent but important. Urgent but not important. Neither urgent nor important. Highly effective people focus on quadrant 2, the tasks that are important but not urgent. These are the long-term investments. Planning, learning, exercising. The problem? Quadrant 2 doesn't scream for your attention. For example, researching investment opportunities might not feel urgent today, but it's crucial for financial growth. Compare that to answering yet another group chat message. Urgent, maybe, but not important. Quick question. When was the last time you said no to something? If it's been a while, you're probably prioritizing the wrong things. Once you've mastered your own priorities, it's time to think beyond yourself. That's where habit 4 comes in. Habit 4, think win-win. Most people see life as a competition. If someone wins, someone else must lose. Habit 4 flips this mindset. teaching you to think win-win. This habit is about creating mutually beneficial solutions in every relationship, whether it's with a business partner, friend, or family member. Let's say you're negotiating a deal. Instead of squeezing every penny out of the other person, focus on value creation for both sides. Why? Because trust and collaboration lead to more success long-term. In personal finance, this could mean sharing knowledge with others. Imagine helping a friend start investing. Their success doesn't take away from yours. In fact, it strengthens your network. And no, win-win doesn't mean letting someone borrow your car and returning it on empty. Collaboration begins with understanding. Habit 5 takes this to a deeper level. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Let's face it, most of us listen to reply, not to understand. Habit 5 is about flipping that script. Covey calls it empathetic listening. For instance, if a client rejects your proposal, don't jump to defend yourself. Instead, ask questions. What are their concerns? What are they really looking for? This approach not only resolves conflict, but also strengthens relationships. Here's a quick exercise. Next time you're in a disagreement, resist the urge to respond immediately. Pause, reflect, and truly listen. It's harder than it sounds, but infinitely more rewarding. When you combine listening with collaboration, you unlock the power of Habit 6. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy happens when two or more people create something greater than the sum of their parts. Think of a sports team. Each player brings unique strengths, but it's the teamwork that wins championships. In business, synergy might look like partnering with someone whose skills complement yours. For example, you're great at strategizing and they're brilliant at execution. Together, you achieve more than you could alone. Synergy isn't about blending in. It's about leveraging differences to create innovation and growth. But even the best efforts are unsustainable without renewal. Habit 7 ties everything together. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a dull saw. No matter how hard you work, the results will be mediocre. Habit 7, sharpen the saw, is about self-renewal. This includes physical renewal, exercise, sleep, mental renewal, reading, learning, emotional renewal, relationships, and spiritual renewal, meditation, purpose. When you take care of yourself, you operate at peak performance. Covey reminds us that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Sharpening the saw ensures you're always ready to perform at your best. And yes, this includes taking breaks. Hustling 24/7 isn't a badge of honor. It's a fast track to burnout. Your next step is simple. Pick one habit and start today. Mastery comes from consistency. And if you're ready to dive deeper into achieving financial and personal growth, check out my video on discipline versus motivation. Which one will help you succeed? Linked on the screen. Let's keep building your future, one habit at a time.